Everybody means well, but not everybody knows well. Hello, and welcome back to the only place you'll ever need to figure out life, stay motivated, beautiful, and grow in wisdom. If you're here for the very first time, congratulations. You finally decided to move up in life and leave basic town behind. Today we're gonna tackle a topic that not everybody might want to agree on. It's about advice that you should not be taking anymore, or at least with a disclaimer. I'm not here to offend anybody. I've definitely have given some bad advice in the past and will probably continue to do so every now and then. But the advice mentioned in here is for sure something that I've learned to kind of be untrue. Let's dive right in. Advice number 1. Be you. Don't change who you are. Although I like the basic idea of this advice that suggests that who you are as a person is somehow already complete and perfect, it's basically trash advice. As you grow older in life, you're gonna find out that different situations will call for smarter, more refined, and just more evolved version of yourself. This is what I like to call crabs in a bucket advice. Why? It is the most common advice given by people who simply don't want to see you better and in a way improved, because they're making little to no changes in their life, which is why they want you to stay the same. So unless you're in the I'm gonna stay who I am for the next 40 years business, don't listen to anybody telling you that you as you are, you're great and you don't have to make changes, because that is simply not true. Advice number 2, that you just do what you love. I mean, that's such a beautiful idea when you think of it. But let's face the truth here. Being able to do what you love and live off of that is a luxury. A luxury that not all of us can afford. And I know it's somewhat a generational consensus that you have to prioritize doing what you love rather than doing the necessary. For too many, this is going to just lead to a dead end. And a lot of times you're going to find that adding the pressure of having to succeed on what you love can turn doing what you love to doing something that you actually don't enjoy. Yes, do what you love and follow your heart and dreams. Also, be sure to prioritize your responsibilities. Now, another goodie. Good things come to those who wait. Well, if we were to ask Oprah, Kylie, Zuckerberg, or even your boss, they're probably not going to tell you that their secret to success was waiting. Patience, yes, but waiting, no. You don't just sit and wait for things to happen. You have to make them happen. Opportunities are out there in abundance, but when you're unable to grasp an opportunity and turn it into something great because you're just sitting there waiting, you're going to be missing out. So no, good things come not to those who wait. Good things come to those who work and take advantage of opportunities that come their way. Let's move on, shall we? You're still young. You've got so much time. Being young is not an excuse to procrastinate. I don't know, for whatever reason, being a procrastinator has turned into something kind of trendy because we all can relate. But being a procrastinator in all reality is not cute. Time is one of the most valuable commodities. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can't replace it, you can't skip it, you can't. Time is just so precious. Instead of telling people, oh, you're so young, you don't have to do things now or know it now, why not tell them, okay, you're young, use it. Take advantage of that youth. Do something. Set the foundation for the rest of your life. Why start at 30 something years old? You're not gonna be young forever. But the experiences that you gain while you're young, they're gonna last you forever. Why not make the best out of it? Another top advice that I just can't hear anymore anywhere is that you can manifest anything through positive thinking. I'm a positive thinker through and through, but positive thinking is just one small part of the deal. And I don't care how many successful manifestation stories are out there. When you read between the lines, the whole visualization, lighting a candle, reading life books and vision boards and all of that is just such a tiny part of the bigger picture. It kind of goes back to the good things come to those who wait idea. Like, you just sit and wait for things to happen. No, you've got to materialize things through work and effort and planning and taking actions and failing and the whole shebang. If all we needed to do was think and visualize everything we wanted and it would just appear, I think so many people on this planet will not be suffering and starving to death. It's almost an arrogant thing to say that all you need to do is just like visualize and manifest through positive thinking. That's just like, that's crappy advice, and it should come with a huge disclaimer, because the manifestation and believing in what you're trying to do is important, but it's just not the whole truth. And we need to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Before we move on to our last piece of advice that we're not going to take anymore because we now know better, you're welcome. Take a second to leave a comment down below and let me know, what kind of advice are you not going to take anymore and why? And while you're at it, you might want to share this video with somebody who might need to hear this message. No shade, of course. Always speak up and voice your opinion. This is certainly, depending on your personality, of course, nothing that is easy to learn, or rather unlearn, although it is such an important privilege that you should appreciate. Having your voice and using it at the right time in the right place is an art. People be doing the most trying to convince others, trying to share or overshare their knowledge. There's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes it's simply smarter to let the other person believe that they're right, or to not even jump into the conversation in the first place. I've certainly wasted so many moments of my energy and my time simply by trying to defend my standpoint, trying to convince another person of what I believe in. It's just simply not worth it. Coming to that realization can be so free. Bringing your point across does not always add value. Yes, you might feel better because, hey, you said your piece, but did it really bring value to the whole conversation? Did the other person truly learn something or gain something out of that piece of information you felt like pushing out? Keeping things to yourself sometimes is just like the best thing you can do. And with that being said, my loves, that's it for today. I hope that you're all doing your best to stay healthy and keep everyone around you healthy. Before you leave, I'd truly appreciate if you left a like and subscribe to my channel so we can see each other very soon.